Hello, this is Bill Kettenbrink with Bamco Surplus Process Equipment. Today we're doing a demonstration of a Spectroil MN industrial tribology system. This is the second video. The first one we did was for a 2001 machine. This one is a 2000. What this does is it analyzes particles of metals, parts per million in oil. As you can see on here, it does iron, silver, aluminum, chromium, copper, magnesium, sodium, nickel, lead, silicon, tin, titanium, barium, molybdenum, zinc, hydrogen, phosphorus, and calcium. So what you do is, first we're going to put an F7 where it says standardized. So now it's going to show us parts per million of all these different elements. So what you want to do when you start, you want to make sure it's on standby. What standby does is it shuts off the power to this box. And you get this rod. This is a carbon rod. You can buy these from Bay Carbon. Just put this handle up and slide that in there, and you want to make sure that the rounded end is down. So you slide the rounded end, and then you get these little carbon discs, and you put one in there, push it on there tight, and then pop that down so it touches, and then when you drop this down, that creates a gap. And then this is the stand for your oil. We've already poured a sample of oil. This is 100 parts per million. You'll put that in there like that. And you'll raise up the platform, and it'll dip into the oil right there. All you do is shut the door and go from standby to operate, and then push start. And as you can see in here, it's doing a pre-burn right now. Now it's measuring. It measures for 24 seconds. Alright, and that one's finished. Now you can see we've got 105 parts per million iron, 146 parts per million aluminum or silver, 94.6 parts per million aluminum, 66.3 parts per million chromium, 0.1 parts per million copper, 0 parts per million magnesium, 255 parts per million sodium, 94.7 parts per million nickel, and then so on and so forth. So that's actually a pretty good read, because that was supposed to be 100 parts per million. So this machine's actually working pretty good. It does have a small screen on it. It has a port on the side so you can plug in a bigger screen. We put this screen on it just because this one's real hard to read. If you want, you can flip it. I think, is that the right one?
Top one.
Oh, top one. You can see what this screen looks like. Oh, you may have to shut it off and turn it back on for that screen. But anyway, this is, like I said, available from Bamco Surplus Process Equipment. If you have any questions, give me a call, 409-942-4224, or look us up on the web at www.bamco.com or www.bamcosurplus.com. That's all. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.